Nithyanandam, and welcome for today's yoga session. We're going to start with the Sadguru Vandana. Please everyone sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. And keep your eyes closed with your hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your Anahata Chakra. Om Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Dhyanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Dilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Next is the Shiva Mula mantra. Keep your eyes closed and internally chant the mantra Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha 11 times. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. 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 Next is the ritualistic cleansing. Please keep your right hand in Gokarna Mudra with your palms looking like an owl. Can sit after each mantra we're going to chant. Can keep your uddarani of water. For each mantra we're going to chant. Sip the water for each mantra. Om Atmadatam Sodhyami Sadha. Om Vidyadatam Sodhyami Sadha. Om Shivadatam Sodhyami Sadha. And cleanse your right hand with an uddarani of water. Wipe your lips with your right palm, with the base of your thumb from right to left side, your upper lips and your lower lips. Once. Om Ham Hridaya Namaha. Cleanse your hands with an uddarani of water. With your index finger, middle finger and ring finger, touch your upper lips, lower lips. Cleanse your hands. With your index finger and thumbs touching, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With your ring finger and thumbs, touch your right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear. And cleanse your hands. With your little finger and thumbs, touch your navel, right chest, left chest. With all the fingertips touch together, touch the tip of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. And last time, cleanse your hands. And keep your uddarani and panchapatra aside. We won't use it right now. We're going to go to the sankalpa. So, can keep your left palm and right palm on top of each other and keep it on your right thighs. Keep your eyes closed while we're going to chant the mantra. Keep the intention of what you want to manifest in your inner space as if it has already happened. Keep that intention or that blockage you have, whatever it is you want to break, whatever pattern you have you want to break, whatever desire you want to manifest, or maybe it is a blockage you have. Keep that, what you want, in your inner space as if it has already happened, and focus your complete awareness on it while we chant the Sankalpa. Keep your eyes closed. Om Mamopata Samasta Turitakshaya Dwara Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashiva Priptyartam Sri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Priptyartam Cha Shri Sarvadeva Devi Surupa Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Kripa Karta Krishena Purana Arokya Yukta Kata Karyoki Kashira Sityartam Paramashiva Shakti Avishkaranartam Sakatum Busya Dhanavaira Jivan Mukti Praptyartam KAILASA Nithyananda Yoga Abhyasam Karishye Om Abhaubash Prashya. Last Udarni, cleanse your right hands. And now we're also going to go next part of the whole session, which is going to be the warm-up. Well, first is the declaration, the intention is set with the mantras. Now we're going to go up, stand up on your mat, and we're going to go into a standing position, right into the warm-up. We'll start with our neck rotations, slight neck rotation. You can start rotating your neck into a clockwise direction. Slowly rotate it, but fully. Opposite direction. Now the side, slowly hold your head and just hold it, and very, very, very slightly hold the weight. With the weight of your hand, you're going to stretch the neck on the sides. Same for the other side. Then you can interlace your hands and push your back of the hand to the front and stretch the back of the neck. Do the same with the opposite, the front of the neck. Keep your hands on the forehead and push it slightly down towards the back. Alright, next is the shoulders. We're going to have some simple shoulder rotations. Just keep your hands on your shoulders and start rotating your hands in a wide circle with your shoulders fully engaged. Making big circles. Opposite direction. Then just swing your arms up and down, left side and right side. Then start rotating your arms. One arm front, one arm back. Then you can switch. Then you can do some simple rotation with your torso, back and forth, and just rotate your whole upper body. While you do these warm-ups, make sure to fully breathe into all the parts of your body. It's very important to breathe fully and deeply. Now you can go to some normal hip rotations. Just hold your hands on your hips and start rotating in a clockwise direction. Wide circles. Push your hips back. Push your groins front and your side. Opposite direction. Alright, now we're going to go to the knees. Stand with your feet in a parallel position. It is very important that your feet are always in a parallel position, so the whole weight is transferred on your side of the arches, the front of the foot, the toes and the heels, because the moment you are opening your feet, usually the arches tend to move inwards and the whole weight goes on the middle of the feet, and that's why most of the people, they are having collapsed arches or sunken arches, flat feet, because they're not positioning their feet correctly. Should be in a parallel position. When you do that, automatically you will see the shift and the weight will go onto the whole feet. At the time when your feet is parallel, you can also try to keep your knees more towards the outside, then the whole alignment of the feet will be there. Now you're going to hold keep your hands on your knees and start rotating, making circles with your knees. Stay in the same position and start making big circles with your knees. If it's too painful, you can make small circles. Otherwise, you want to stretch the knees. That is very important. And go in the opposite direction. Alright, now last part. For that you can hold yourself, if you're not able to balance on the feet, you want to make circles with your ankles. So you can hold yourself either on a wall or on the back, wherever you are, a chair, whatever it is, and start rotating your ankles. In both directions. And the other side as well. Alright, I guess that's all for the warm-up today. We're going to go into a seated position and right away start with the first few asanas. So please all calm down and start positioning yourself on the mat. So today the first asana will be Naradasana. I'm going to show in just a moment. You can see on the screen, projected now. Yes, there you go, Naradasana. Okay, one more. Alright, there we go. Naradasana is now projected on the screen. As you can see, the bandha is the Mula bandha. The pranayama is Siddhkari pranayama. Gaze towards your third eye. And the mudra is interlacing the finger and holding yourself on the back of your head, on the back of your throat. So first thing, what you can do is you go with your left feet with your feet on the floor, and with the right feet towards the back of the feet. So in this way, you have your left feet tilted, and your right feet is behind your left feet. Sit and place the right ankle on the perineum. Try to put the right ankle on your perineum and place the opposite foot on the ground. Then interlace your fingers behind your neck. While you do so, you will automatically touch your elbows like that. And then once you do so, you go towards your left side or towards the knee that is bent, and try to go towards the back of the knees. And the japa will be Om Nithyananda. So start engaging now the whole asana, and try to engage whatever bandhas you can. If you're not yet at the point where you can engage all the bandhas, try to engage whatever bandha you can, and you will see from time to time you will get better and you'll be able to engage more bandhas at the same time. Stay in the asana for a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, you can come out of the asana. We're going to the next asana, which is called Matsya Pitakasana. It will be shown to you now. Now you can see all the bandhas, all the components on the screen. So for the next asana, place one foot on top of the thighs of your opposite, on top of the thighs. So for me to be, my left feet to be on my right thighs. While doing so, you want to wrap the arm around the knees, holding onto the opposite shin. So you wrap around your arm and hold on towards the opposite shin. And then the other hand, you go into Prana Mudra, which is you hold your big toe with your index and middle finger, and you touch, while you're touching your ring finger and little finger with your thumbs. So while you do so, you hold your big toes. That is called Prana Mudra. You being in Prana Mudra, and you gaze towards your nose, being in Mula Bandha, chanting the mantra Om Nithyanandoham, Om Nithyanandoham. And the pranayama is Siddhkari pranayama, Shidkari pranayama. The pranayama is your twist your tongue and towards the top of your teeth, and you close your mouth and you breathe through your teeth. So try to engage the whole asana now. Few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can release the asana. Slowly come back into a comfortable seated position with your feet, with your legs crossed in front of you. So the next asana is called Matsya Pitakasana on the other side. So we're going to repeat the whole asana again on the other side. So whatever asana you did now, you're just going to repeat the same on the other side. This time you can use your right feet and keep it on top of your left thighs. While doing so, you wrap around you want to wrap around your right arm around your right knees and hold your left shin. And the left arm, left hand will be in prana mudra, and you hold your big toes. So you can start engaging now. Wrap your left arm again around your left leg and hold your big toe in prana mudra with your index and middle finger. Your right feet is on top of your left thigh. Your right arm is wrapped around your right thighs and is holding your left shin. Everyone can follow. If I'm too fast, you need to tell. I can slow down, that is not an issue. So try to engage now. For the next few seconds, we're going to perform this asana. Next, at least 10 seconds, we're going to perform the asana. Try to engage all the bandhas with the mantra Om Nithyanandoham. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come out of the asana and get back into a comfortable seated position. The next asana is called Matsyendrasana. As you can see projected on the screen, next components for this asana. This time, it is very similar to the previous asana. This time again, we're going to keep your right feet on the floor Your right feet is touching the floor and your right knee is bent. Your right knee is bent, your right feet is touching the floor. Your left feet is on top of your right thighs right now. So you bend your left leg and keep it on top of your right thighs. While doing so, when you are in that position right now, you can go with your left arm behind your neck. So you hold your neck with your left arm, with your left hand. You hold your neck with your left hand and you use your right hand to hold yourself on the floor behind your back. You can hold yourself on the floor behind your back, and now you can go and push your left arm outside of your right leg. So it will look like this. You hold your neck and keep your elbows outside of your right knees. While doing so, this is already a standardized, advanced method of this version. There is also another version which is very much more difficult. If you can perform that, you are called a very advanced yogi. To be doing that, you will need to cross your right feet over your left knee, like I'm doing right now. It will look like this, and at that time you'll be also going to hold you're doing the same asana, but you're crossing your right feet over the left knees. So instead of just keeping your feet down, you also cross your right feet over your left leg. At that time, you'll also be keeping your left arm over the right knees. So try to engage the asana whatever you can. For me, this is a little bit difficult because my knees pain, so I'll not be able to fully go into all the asanas. But try as much as you can, whatever way is possible for you, whatever your body is allowing you to do, try to do that. Don't force yourself. Alright, we're going to stay in the asana for another 6 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly you can release, come back and get into a comfortable position for preparing us for the next asana. You can stretch yourself a little bit, left side and right side. The next asana is going to be Kubhasana. For the next asana, Kubhasana, place one foot on top of the opposite thighs. So you're keeping your legs down and you want to keep one foot on top of the opposite thighs. So you're going to first cross the right leg and then keep your left leg on top of your over your left leg. So look like this. So simply cross, simply keep your left leg over your right leg and keep your left feet on the floor. Your left feet will be on the floor and your right leg will be bent. Your right leg will be bent. Your knee will be on the left side of your left foot. So your left foot will be next to the knee. When you're at that position, you can go and slightly bend towards the left side. Hold yourself with the left arm on the floor, and you can twist. You twist in the direction where your knee is bent. So you're going to twist towards the opposite direction, because otherwise you'll be twisting. The twist won't be doing so much. So you will see automatically, if you twist in the wrong side, you will not feel much. But if you're twisting towards the side where your leg is bent, you will automatically feel the stretch happening. So try to engage in that asana now. The bandha is Mula Bandha, Chapa is Om Nithyananda, and the visualization is gazing at your third eye. Visualizing yourself as a camel toe. And your mudra will be Prana Mudra. Pranayama is Shikari Pranayama. Okay, everyone get into the asana. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can come back into a comfortable position. We're going to go to the next asana. It is going to be Matsyendrasana 2. Next asana is going to be Matsyendrasana 2. So please, from a normal seated position, start placing one foot on top of the opposite thighs. So you start by placing your feet in front of you. From there, you can place one foot on the opposite thigh. So let's say we'll start with the left side foot, placing it on top of the opposite thigh, and placing my left foot on top of my right thighs. Then the opposite foot is on the ground. It is touching the ground. Now you're going to twist. You're going to hold with your right hand. You're going to hold yourself on the floor behind your back, and your right arm is stretching towards the floor in front of you. It is pushing your right knee towards the left side. So you use your whole force going into this position. Now please everyone enter the yoga position, asana. Okay. Now we're going to stay in that asana for the next 10 seconds. So you can start by entering the asana, 10, and try to engage all the components, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, very slowly come out of the asana. We're going to the next asana, which is the same asana, just on the opposite side. Same asana, just repeat it on the opposite side. This time we're going to use our right knee, our right side feet on top of your left thighs, and we're going to twist. And do the same thing on the other side. You can start now by engaging the asana. Again, we're going to stay in that asana for around 10 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, very slowly come out of the asana. So the next asana is a very traditional, fundamental asana, which is taught in the very beginning of most of the yoga practices and yoga sessions. It is the absolute, monumental, fundamental posture, which is called Paramasana. It's also called the lotus posture. In that lotus posture, it is directly aligning our whole spine and helping us to align our body with the divine geometry of the cosmos. So through that posture alone, we can experience Kundalini awakening, higher states of consciousness, more bliss, alignment of our physical posture, and many, many other things. Benefits are there to Paramasana. One has to practice this for many years until one can achieve this asana. First, it might just be crossing your legs like that. Some people not even able to cross their legs, they will be more, sitting like this, with their legs slightly crossed in front of them. Then, if you can, little bit more crossing your legs, keeping your heels more closer towards the perineum, with your knees outwards. And a little bit more advanced would be the Ardha Padmasana, which is just with one leg, keeping your left feet, for example, on top of your right thighs. That will be Ardha Padmasana. Just with one leg on top of the other thighs is called Ardha Padmasana. the one-sided Padmasana. But if you're already for years practicing yoga and you're an advanced yogi, you'll be able to practice Padmasana, which is then keeping your right side feet on top of the left side thighs as well. So you want to have both your feet on top of the thighs. So that is the lotus posture Padmasana. It will look like this. I don't know if you can see properly. And the very, very, very advanced yogis, they will even be able to do or go into the Padmasana without using the hands, without using the force or the need for keeping the hands into the Padmasana posture. So for these people, you'll be able to go into the Padmasana without using the hands. Will look like this, for example. For me, it's possible right now. For some people, they are too stiff, but you have to go with force first on top of one thighs, and then with the force on top of the other thighs. Okay, not exactly immediately it worked for me. I have to also use a little bit more force, and then I can do it. Okay. So now while practicing Padmasana, we're focusing our gaze towards the nose. We're being in Mahamudra Bandha, which is engaging all the bandhas, from Mula Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha, to the Uddiyana Bandha. And the japa is the Om Nithyananda Mahasada Shivoham mantra and Pranayama Shikari. Visualizing yourself as Lord Shiva. You can keep your hands holding your knees. Start engaging the asana with all the bandhas. You're going to be in the Padmasana posture for maybe 10-12 seconds. So you can start engaging the asana now and engage all the bandhas. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, very slowly, you can release from the posture, come out of the Padmasana into a normal seated position with simply crossing your legs in front of you. Going to go into the next asana. Going to be Padmasana 2. For this time again we're going to be coming back into the Padmasana. This time we're going to cross our hands and hold our toes with our index and middle finger in Prana Mudra. So for the next asana, if you cannot go into Padmasana, you can also just stay in the Ardha Padmasana. If that is too straining or too difficult for you. Otherwise, you can go into the Padmasana posture and cross your hands, hold your opposite toes in the Padmasana 2 posture. Again, we're going to follow the components. So engage all the components. We're going to engage the asana for approximately 10 seconds. Start to engage the asana now. This time only engage the Mula Bandha. Nine, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, slowly you can release yourself from the Padmasana. If you have any pain on your knees or ankle, you can also just go ahead and slightly massage that area with your palms. Well, we go into the next asana, which is another advanced asana, strength-based asana. It's called Kukutasana. So, for the Kukutasana, it is the rooster posture. Again, the Padmasana is required. So again, we have to engage the Padmasana in this posture. And for that, we have to keep our hands between our thighs and shins. And while we do so, we lift our body up with our hands and palms on the floor. So I'm going to demonstrate that. So keep your feet in the Padmasana posture. And now what you should do is keeping your hands. So to even go into that posture, you most likely will need to first keep your right leg on top of your left thighs, then put one arm down and keep it down and keep your palms on the floor while you bring your other side, your left foot on top of your right thighs. While doing so, you want to bring your right hand or arm in between your shin and thighs again. So while doing so, now you have both your arms in between your shin and in between your thighs. It's very tight and very uncomfortable position, but this is the way the asana is supposed to be done. Then once you are in that position, you can hold yourself on the floor with your hands. Now you're supposed to lift your whole body with your hands. So to keep the balance in that position, you want to move a little bit forward. So you want to keep moving in this way, the way I'm showing. So actually it's not really a strength-based asana, it's more a balance-based asana. Because most people can easily keep their arms between the thighs and shins, but they cannot hold the balance. So what I need to do is I need to juggle myself forward to go into that position. Like you can see now, I'm there. Okay, try to engage the asana. And if you cannot do, bring your arms between your shin and your thighs. What you can also do is a slightly easier variation where you just bring your hands and your arms in between your groins and your heels. There is a spot between your groins and heels. If you're in Padmasana, in this way, it is way easier to lift yourself and to keep yourself in the Kukutasana. Like that, only strength is required, not also balance. Balance is very easy here. You can easily balance and be in that position. While when you go into the correct posture, also balance is required. So now try to go into the asana for like 5-6 seconds and engage all the bandhas. I'm going to engage all the bandhas. Now please engage all the bandhas. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can slowly release from the asana and calm down. And again, massage wherever it hurts or wherever you have a pain. We're almost done. We're almost there. We're just going to do a few more asanas before we finish for today. The next asana is Bharakeki asana. So in Bharakeki asana, another strength-based asana, we're going to be in Paramashiva again. This time we're going to lift our whole body in a straight position. I'm going to demonstrate it once. You can see from the side. But first what you need to do is, you need to be in a Padmasana position. So first you need to go into Padmasana. And when you are in Padmasana, you can use your hands, lift your body up. Now you're on your knees. So now, going to be on the mat, you're going to be on your knees. On your knees with your hands flat on your mat. And in that position, if you practice a lot, it will be very easy. You can just turn your hands slightly backwards. So your fingers are facing backwards, not completely 90 degrees or not completely straight backwards. Your hands are actually a little bit showing towards the side. I'm not sure how to describe exactly, but it will be more like they're looking out. All your fingers are looking outward, little bit towards the outside, not fully, but just little bit. And your whole arm or your elbows, they will be on a position where you will not tuck them in fully, but you will try to tuck them in, that they will slightly touch the navel. So it will be like this, and you will be like you'll be pushing yourself a little bit forward. So very slightly you push yourself forward. At that moment you push yourself forward, your elbows, they're going in, and your stomach is getting locked and tightened because of that. Once it gets tighter, it's very easy to go into the position. So now I'm only balancing on my wrists actually. Wrists, my as you see, my wrists is the only thing is actually kind of balancing. My strength is on my elbows also, like that. Okay, I'm going to show again once. So again, slightly your hands will be showing outside and your elbows, they will be coming inside automatically actually. So you won't need to do anything specific, because the moment you go forward, the moment your body is moving forward, automatically your elbows are going inside somehow. It's not like you're going forward and you just keep your elbows, they can't go outside like that in the position. They will automatically support your lower back, your lower abdomen. So once you go front, automatically the elbows will come in. Okay, you can start now. You can engage Vinyasa. Try to do for like 5 seconds or so, whatever you can. Alright, I hope you were able to see how I'm doing it. Try whatever way you can do. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then slowly release and come back. Release yourself from the Padmasana posture. If you have been able to do this asana, congratulations to you. This is a very advanced posture and it usually requires multiple years of yoga practice. So the next asana is a very similar practice, a very similar asana. It is the Mayurasana. It is basically the same posture except for you putting yourself in Padmasana. So we're going to do the same asana, just that our legs are straightened and they're facing slightly up. So I'm going to demonstrate the posture again. Again, you can see on the screen the different various components are shown. This time you can be on your knees first. I feel this is almost easier, this asana, because you can start on your knees without having to be in Padmasana. This seems to be easier. You're being on your knees. Again, you're going to have your arms slightly facing out. And again, while you're doing so, while you go forward, again you're going forward, you keep your knees, actually you can keep your knees a little bit back. So again I'm going to show. see how I'm doing it. Now try to follow. Do the same. Try to engage at least 3 or 4 seconds. If you can hold, that would be wonderful. And then from time to time, you can start increasing the time you hold it. And you can even start bringing your leg up or down. Alright. If you were able to do that asana, congratulations, great. You've done a wonderful job. This asana is not easy, but it is very impressive. Whenever you show this asana to anyone, they will feel you're a great yogi and you will be able to impress anyone with this specific asana. Alright, let's see, there is last asana, should be there, let's see. Alright, yes, we have one more. It's the Makarasana. It's the crocodile posture. Going to be a little bit easier after all the difficult postures. We're just going to be on the stomach. So you can go and start lying on your stomach. While you're lying on your stomach, you want to interlace your hands. And while interlacing your hands, you keep them on the back of your neck. And keeping your head flat on the yoga mat. While you do so, please slightly keep your legs apart. While you keep them apart, keep your toes facing outside. Keep your legs facing apart. Engage all the bandhas and focus on your third eye and internally chant the japa, engaging the Mula Bandha. Now another 10-20 seconds we're going to be in that position. So please start and get into this position. Twenty, 19,
18, 15, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can now very slowly come out of the asana by keeping your hands on the floor, then lifting your head up and coming into a seated position.
Alright, you have successfully finished today's session. You are welcome to join again from tomorrow onwards and for the next days again every day at the same time. So please make sure come prepared with your yoga mat, with your Panchapatra and Kundalini, and for male bodies without upper cloth, and with your jatas tied on the top of your head. And not to forget, one part of the components of Nithyananda Yoga is the Shri Yantra. Just as a quick reminder, if you have a Shri Yantra card or Shri Yantra copper mantra, you can place it on your yoga mat. It will enhance the effectiveness and the efficiency of the whole yoga practice. So if you have that, please do so. Keep it on top of your yoga mat as one of the components. So thank you all for joining today's yoga session, and don't forget to subscribe to the Nithyananda Yoga channel if you haven't had so, and make sure to also join our KAILASA Canada and KAILASA Toronto channels. Make sure to subscribe there and join our temple activities which we are having there, even Instagram and TikTok. You can follow us. So far, thank you so much for being a part of that session. We're going to finish the whole yoga session with the Purna mantra, so you can stay in a comfortable position. Now, closing your eyes and keeping your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra in front of you. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashika Paramastu. Om Nithyanandam. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you, Nithyananda.